released my new artwork, The Golden Palace. And today I'm gonna move into my new season, my Rubera season. But before I do that, I wanna take this moment and sort of like celebrate, okay? Do a little bit of snaps here and there. And also go over behind the scenes, behind the thoughts, and behind the emotions of creating this artwork. Yes. Take this moment and do this closing ceremony of my Citranitas golden era season. Okay, because I feel like I've spent a lot of time creating this artwork, and this artwork ah, deserves a closing ceremony. Okay, and that's what we are doing here. Hi, my name is Aziza. I'm an artist, alchemist, and this is Fear Alchemy. In today's studio flow, I'm gonna go over what happens within myself, within my thoughts, and within my emotions when creating this artwork. All right, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit far. Okay, here we go. So we could. All right, I like that. So, Golden Era season had its own color scheme. As you could understand, as you could see throughout my whole entire studio flows, I was focused on one single color, which is golden. Yes, and that was for a reason because I am in the Citranitas season. Not anymore though. The Citranitas season passed with the release of this artwork. Just want to go behind the concept of the Citranitas era. The era is a golden era that comes after going through the darkness, going through the dark night of the soul, and then going to Albiro, going to the white season, which if you haven't checked out my previous artworks, I would definitely recommend go check out my previous artworks. Okay, both for the Negrero season and Albiro season. There was entire lifetime creating those artwork, but it took me 2 seasons to come to my golden era. Okay, and throughout this golden era, I came in after doing all of that hard work, going through the Negrero season and Albiro season. Going through my darkness and then going through my white season where I was cleansing, letting go of everything that doesn't serve me, letting go of everything that doesn't align with me, and I stepped into the golden era season. Within my golden era season, the goal was I put a goal, okay? And the goal was showing up every day, regardless of anything, embodied and sharing my voice, my heart, and my soul with the world. Yes, because typically the way, especially I've created my previous artworks, it was me, only me in the studio and me in the artwork. And I wouldn't let anyone in, just me. So I would have this, intimate moment with the artwork where we would co-create with each other. But with the new season, Golden Era season, I wanted to step into the season um, through inviting the entire world into my studio. Oh my God, you guys, the level of overcoming my fears for me to step into that was insane. Because it felt truly vulnerable, truly like opening like ah myself up and sharing my practice in real time. That felt really scary for me. That felt like, oh my God, I won't be able to edit out, because in my previous seasons, I would go through this long studio sessions, 5 hour studio sessions, 10-hour studio sessions, but then I would condense them into like 10-minute video, 5-minute video, and then share it with the world, share it through my YouTube channel. But when I stepped into the live streams with the golden era season, I knew that this season it was like, I wouldn't be able to edit anything. It would be me, unedited, unfiltered, Aziza, and everyone would be able to see that. And that's and that's and that idea, uh, made me a little bit panic at the beginning. But then I sort of was like, okay, I need to do this because this needs to be done for me to step into my fullest power. Okay, I need the world to see me, real me, unedited, unfiltered me. And that was like the decision behind switching all online, switching all in real time. Creating this piece happened in real time, from the conception of the idea uh, to following, um, with sketching, with selecting right patterns, with scoring, cutting, and grinding glass, and then putting it all together. Everything happened in real time. And I shared it here, uh, through my live streams, basically. Yes. Basically, the art piece came to life in real time, from the conception until its completion, until its release, happened in real time. And you know, of course, I was having my fears at the beginning, right? It was like something within me was screaming, ah, it would be so vulnerable. How can I like open up this everything? But then I did it. I did it. I took that fear and transmuted it. I was like, oh, this is scaring me, but actually, this is exciting. This is scaring me, but actually, I'm like, it's like powering me, fueling me. And then, like, I was like, no matter what, I'm just gonna press record and I'm gonna let go. And I'm gonna show up in my fullest authenticity, in my fullest me, with all of my pauses, with all of my breaks, with all of my, you know, um, yeah, it's just be me, me being in my studio, just like showing up and letting the world see me in fullest me. That like fueled me, and once I started doing it, it kind of like gave me a lot of power, gave me a lot of energy, gave me a lot of like, ah, and I was like showing up every day. And the more I was doing it, the more I would get excited, the more I would get empowered, the more I would be excited to show up in my studio. Ah, if at first I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared, oh my god, this is weird, oh my god, this is like but throughout the whole entire journey, I caught myself into thinking like, you know what, I'm actually really excited to go to sleep, to rest, and go back to studio, wake up and go to studio and share my practice, my process with the world. Ah, let me take a water break. Yes. Ah, so yeah, that was crazy. Also, the fact that I want to like go over my statistics, okay? When I started my live stream journey, when I started with conception of the idea, there would be times when no one would watch my live streams. There would be like 3 views, 5 views, 10 views, okay? And like my best days would be like 200 views. But throughout the time, I would like show up consistently every day, and my views would grow, and my community would like expand. And throughout this whole entire experience, like I raised my follow account, yes, and my views. So like whenever I do live streams now, I consistently get like 2,000, 3,000 views, which is crazy. Considering when I started, it was like what? No views at all. 5 views, 10 views. You know? At the moment, I was like, okay, Aziza, I got to be okay with 2 views. I got to be okay with 5 views, with 0 views. for me to reach to millions. That was my motto, that was my inner mantra. And one of the most coolest thing I did for myself was switching my mindset from focusing on the views, focusing on the likes, focusing on the comments, switching that, because that's all external validation, right? Like all of the views, likes, and comments, it's all external validation. It comes from the external world. But I switched that external to internal. And that was really powerful. And that was what helped me to go through everything. Because for me, my success measurement, my success measure was not the views, the likes, the comments, the applause, the ovation. It was not that. For me, it was coming from inside. For me, it was coming from within. For me, it was showing up. The idea was, it's not about that. It's about showing up. That was my success metric. Me showing up every day, regardless of anything, that was my success metric. Yes. That was my success metric. And it was like, no matter what, no matter how many people come to my studio, no matter what they say, my success is my success because it comes from me. It comes from me showing up every day, regardless of anything, no matter what. Okay? Mm, okay, let me read, guys. Hello. Thank you. Happy birthday, Mia. Okay, Mia. Okay, no crow. I don't have to entertain you. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. Okay? I'm just sharing my experience behind the thoughts, behind emotions, behind everything, behind my practice. And if it doesn't entertain you, you are free to leave. You have free will. Okay? So I'm not holding you here. But whoever wants to stay and learn about my practice, my journey, they're welcome to stay. But I'm not here to entertain anyone. I'm just sharing what happens within me when creating this piece, all right? Thank you. Moving on. Ah, all right, moving on. Ah, another thing I want to go over is the extent of my live streams. I would have studio flows that last 5 hours, 7 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours of uninterrupted studio flow. And I would share it all throughout my whole entire live streams, throughout the whole entire creation of the process. And I want to share with you how I was able to do that. Because in the past, before this body of work, mm, I would do the same. I would go to the same like 10-hour studio sessions, studio flows. But in the past, my mistake was not taking care of myself. I would be sort of like really obsessed with work and I would forget eat. I would forget drink, water, eating, exercising, and I would forget everything and I would be consumed with work and creating work and I would be really focused. But that focus, that like obsession with the work kind of like made me forget about myself, made me forget about my body, about my mental state. And that really burnt me in the past. And after having that insane burnout, of course, I produced beautiful work that worth an award. But even though I produced it, that made me like burnt out. I had like this insane burnout of my lifetime, after which I had like 2 years of break from art. I had to take a break from art. But when I started creating this body of work, I made myself a promise, Aziza, we should approach it in a different way. I can't be doing it in the same specific style I was doing it before. I understood that this time I needed a different approach. This time the approach was treating myself the same way elite athletes treat themselves for their sport. And what elite athletes do? They eat well, they sleep well, they exercise well, and they take care of their mental state for them to show up for their sport. And I was like, if athletes do that, I should do it too. Because the way I approach my practice, I go into these flows, 10-hour flows, 9-hour flows, like long flows, long studio sessions where I'm just like focused, doing the work, doing the artwork. Okay. And if I do that, my body needs to withstand that. My body needs to handle that. And for me to handle that, I made sure this whole entire season, this whole entire body of work, I was eating well, I was sleeping well, okay? I was doing yoga every morning and at night after the studio sessions. I would journal, I would do my meditations for me to be in the right frequency to show up into the studio, for me to be in the right mindset, mentally, physically, emotionally, to be in the studio. Because the way how I feel reflects my work, reflects the artwork. Yes. And since I was working on this mirror work, it's crazy. It would reflect everything I feel like. And it's especially the intricate work that I was doing with this mirror work, it required specific sort of like attention, dedication, and focus. And if I feel like if I was like mentally, emotionally, physically uh, mm, exhausted, I wouldn't be able to do it in this like um, high level format, if you know what I mean. Yes. And so, yeah, the energy that I brought into the studio was one of the most important things for me to consider when creating this body of artwork. Because I knew I can't just like step into my old patterns. This time, I need to approach it differently. This time, I am an elite athlete for my art. Yes. That was identity work, you guys. I was like, I'm going to be an elite athlete for my artwork. And that's what I did. And that's what helped me to create this artwork. That's what helped me to go through this whole entire experience. Water break. Mm, mm. All right. What else I wanted to go over? I want to go over the facts of being in the moment. When I stepped into this season, my motto was just dress up, make art, and live in the moment. I want to repeat that again because just dress up, make art, and live in the moment. Okay. That motto, like, helped me to get out of my funk in the sense that how can I say? Because like I would be really worried about being in the future, being in the past, overthinking or worrying about everything. And switching to live streams actually helped me to be in the moment because I would just come to studio, press record, and let go, and just be in the moment, share the process in the moment, and share this moment with everyone who steps in to my studio. Yes. And obviously, I was dressing up. I had my own uniform, yellow uniform. People called it Queen Bee. Yes, that was the vibe. And making art and living in the moment. And living in the moment happened through sharing it in real time, building the artwork in real time. Yes. Because like in my previous seasons, I would be in the studio creating it, recording it, and then going home, editing it, and then sharing it. So you see, the process would be extended before I share it with the world, right? So the moment part kind of like disappeared within the translation. But going to the live streams actually would help me to be in the moment and share the moments as it happens and share the unfolding of the artwork as it happens. And so that helped me to be like precisely in the every second, in the every moment of the creation. Also, the creation of the artwork itself, working with the glass mirror, working with like cutting it, grinding it, like you have to be in the moment. It's all repetitive stuff, but if you like mess up, you like think about something else and like be really overthinking. Like I noticed whenever I was being overthinking or something, right? Like my glass would cut kind of like so weirdly, it wouldn't cut as it needs to be cut. But when I would be like, okay, I need to be precise, I need to be here and now, I need to be in this moment, and I would be cutting like that, my glass would cut like butter, like so smooth, so nicely, and so clean. Yes. And so this artwork really forced me to be in the moment. The making of this artwork happened really slow. I'm like, it's you guys saw it, how slow it was. But because I was in the moment, because I was showing up every day, it kind of like created itself. That's how it feels like. Mm. Another thing, um, this artwork helped me to go through really hard time that happens throughout this whole season. I'm not gonna go into really deep details, but I had my own tower moment. Yes, and before the season started, I had this dream where the tower was falling, beautiful tower was falling. And in my dream, I thought to myself, well, someone did a bad work with putting the foundation for this tower. And later on throughout the season, I understood what that falling of the tower meant. And I experienced that in first hand. And I feel like having this artwork helped me to go through that, helped me to go through my falling of the tower moment. This whole situation came into the point where I also had my, how can I say? Hmm. It's so strange to share this, but you guys, throughout this season, when this season happened, I got bullied. I got bullied, I got harassed, and I got stalked by one specific person. And that put me in a really like dark spot, dark inner state. But then coming to my studio, being consumed by work, being in the moment, helped me to go through that, helped me to overcome that. Yes, actually, like working on this artwork helped me like gain my power, and stand up for myself, stand up for my bully, stand up for my stalker. And so, long story short, I sued the stalker, and so this stalker can't reach to me, can talk to me, and if they do, they'll go to jail. Okay. And so yeah, this artwork helped me to like be like I was because I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, Aziza, you have two choice right now. You can let them bully you, stalk you, or harass you, or you can like get yourself in your fullest power and stand up for yourself, stand up for your bully. And that's what I did. And now I'm free of my stalker. Yes. Yes. Just being in the moment, being in the creation of the artwork allowed me to be like, um, not to think about all of the insane stuff that was happening in my life, but actually being like, okay, whenever I was like feeling too heavy, whenever I was feeling too like intense, I would be like, Aziza, let's go back to art. Let's go back to art and let's be in now. Let's go back to art and let's be in this moment, because we only have this moment. This moment is what it truly matters. And that's what I was, where I was mentally, emotionally in the moment. Yes. Working on this artwork was so beautiful. It was like so empowering. Made me realize that all we have is now, this moment. We can be worried about the future, we can be worried about the past, but in reality, what we have is only now. In reality, is what we have is this moment, this exact second. And realizing that, working through that artwork really helped me like to go through all of my dark time that I was experiencing in this season. And so I'm very grateful for this artwork, what it taught me, how it healed me, how it helped me to go through, how it helped me to find my power within and shine bright, so bright. Yes. Um, okay. Art is so good for you. Art helps you get rid of, yes, stress too. Yes, of course. Yes. It really helped me like to go through everything I was going through my golden era season, but it really also showed me like how strong I am, how powerful I am, that I can stand up for myself, that I can go through everything when I have myself. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And so I'm gonna miss working on this artwork. I'm gonna miss doing this artwork. I'm already missing it, but it's time for me to close this season. Yes, it's time for me to close the golden era season and move to my next one. But before I do that, I wanna talk about my community. Going online, going live streaming, being in real time, sharing my process in real time was scary for me. But then going through that fear is actually what allowed me to find my soul aligned community, to find my heart aligned community. Yes, it's like the best thing about this whole entire experience is finding my heart aligned community. Because before going into this season, I did this beautiful meditation. I was like, okay, I'm going through this entire new thing for myself, and I want to call in my heart aligned community. I closed my eyes and I imagined my heart, the light from my heart expanding with each breath I'm taking, expanding, 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 and shining so bright. And I envisioned all of these hearts lighting up throughout the whole entire world, lighting up, lighting up, lighting up. And then the light of our hearts would find each other, attract to each other. And I made this intention that through this experience, I'm gonna find my heart aligned community. And that's what I did. And that's what I did, you guys. Going through this experience brought so many beautiful, wonderful people into my life. Going through this experience allowed me to see my artwork through your eyes. Because the ways you would describe my art to me, the ways you would share how you feel my art, and seeing how you see my art through your eyes opened the whole entire new universe for me. And sometimes you would say some things that like really would put me into tears. And sometimes when I would go through like hard times, you would come in and like say exactly the words that I needed to hear at that specific moment. And that's how I knew I'm finding my soul aligned community. uh, and all of the kind words, all of the observations you shared, all of the encouragement, all of the love, all of the beauty you shared with me in my live streams, I just want to express how grateful I am for you. I just want to express how much I love you. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for going through this experience with me. Thank you for sharing these beautiful moments with me when this artwork was being created and released. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm forever grateful for you, and I'm forever grateful for the YouTube algorithms that allowed us to find each other and bring into each other's worlds. Yes, thank you. I see how beautiful you are. Like, I don't see you because you're there on the other side of the screen, right? But I see you. I see you, how beautiful you are. I see how beautiful your heart is. I see the light within you. Yes. And I'm so grateful for you. I appreciate you. And I'm so grateful for you. And I love you. Thank you for being in my life. Ah, yes. That's what I wanted to share. You guys, let me know if you have any more questions that you want me to go over this artwork. I would love to share. Mhm. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. It was a beautiful journey, and it was like really long at the moment, but it kind of like went by like this, in a heartbeat, in a breath. And now I'm here in my new season, because with the closing of this season, with the completion of this artwork, I immediately closing the season and moving into the new one. And so the new season is gonna bring a new artwork. Is gonna bring a new color, as you can see already. This season is gonna be all about red, okay? And red is my power color. Red has been always my power color, and I'm excited to be in red this whole entire season. And I'm excited to explore red this whole entire season. And so I want to take this moment and close close the golden era season, Citranita season. All right. I want to close this beautiful, beautiful season. Do this beautiful ceremony of closing before I move to my new season. Ah. And express my gratitude for this entire experience, my gratitude for this artwork, my gratitude for everyone who stepped into my studio and shared their beautiful energy with me, my gratitude for every single moment I have spent on working on this artwork, my gratitude for showing up every day. Yes, I want to say thank you to myself, girl. Thank you. Thank you for showing up every day, no matter what. Okay? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of myself. Yes. For showing up of no matter what. For keeping my promise to myself to show up. And that's what I did. And this is the results of my labors. Yes. My gratitude for the universe, for making it all happen, for aligning everything just the way it needs to be, for it to unfold the way it needs to be. So thank you, universe. Thank you, Aziza, and thank you, you. All right, this was Aziza. I am an artist, alchemist, and this is Fear Alchemy. And I'll see you in my new season. Yes. With this, I want to open Rubera season. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Rubera season is going to bring a lot of new artworks, new adventures, okay? We have 30 days until the opening of my solo show. All of this wasn't okay. Just want to remind you that I'm preparing all of this for my solo show that's gonna hit here at the St. George Museum of Arts. Okay. The opening is on September 5, and the exhibition is gonna run throughout the whole entire fall season. And if you want to see this artwork in real time, in real life, go check out the link down below, okay? And I'll send you the invitation. And if you want to purchase this artwork, yes, if you want to purchase it and put it in your beautiful house, put it in your beautiful business, you definitely should check out the link down below, okay? And sign up for my collectors list. This artwork is gonna go available for public on September 5 with the opening of my exhibition, but my collectors from my collectors list will have a priority, 5-day priority before it will be available for the public. So make sure go check out the link, sign up for the collectors list. Okay. When I was creating this artwork, I put the intention that this artwork um, is for my heart aligned collector. And whoever you are, I know you will find me. I know you will see this artwork. I know you'll fall in love with this artwork. I know you will feel it through, love it through. Yes. And I'm excited for you to have it in your home, in your business, wherever you want to put it. I'm so excited for you to have it. So, yeah. Whoever you are, let me know. Okay. Sign up for my collectors list. And I can't wait to meet you. All right. So this is it. I feel like just want to say thank you again for sharing this moment with me, for sharing this experience with me. This is Aziza, and see you in my next live stream, which is going to happen tomorrow. All right. All right, then. Bye bye.